started, the first thing I'm going to do is my face, and I'm just going to be doing my normal face routine that I always do. And if you're curious as to what my foundation routine is, I do have a video up on my channel talking all about how I do my foundation and all that stuff. So if you're interested in how I do it, you can go ahead and go check out that video. But I just want to make sure that I have full coverage. That's why I'm using a little bit of a heavier concealer. This one is by Artistry, and I'm just kind of putting that all over my face because I really want a very, very smooth canvas, because fairies are very whimsical and, you know, very, very smooth. So I just wanted a flawless face for this makeup look. So I'm just applying the concealer, and then I'm going in with my Revlon Photo Ready foundation with a foundation brush and just patting that everywhere and blending it in. And I will also be going in with a stippling brush by e.l.f., which I love, and I will be blending that in, as long as bringing it down on my neck as well, so I don't have any awkward makeup lines. I always blend it down on my neck towards the end, just to make sure that everything is blended out really nicely. And then I'm just going to be setting everything with a powder from CoverGirl with an Artistry brush after this, and then I'll be filling in my eyebrows. Then I went ahead and finished the first eye, and then I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this look on the other eye. But I wanted something that's very green and fairy-like, so that's what we did. The first thing I'm going to be doing is applying an e.l.f. eyelid primer all over my lid so we can make sure that our eyeshadow sticks in place all day. So I'm just kind of putting that all over my lid, and then I will be blending that in like I always do with my finger. I find it easier to blend with a finger more so than a brush, because I feel like with a finger you can be more precise with the blending of the e.l.f. eyelid primer. And then next what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking 3 different green eyeshadows, and we're going to be kind of creating a gradient from lighter to darker. So I'm taking this light green and putting it on my inner lid and also bringing it down to my lower lid as well. And after we put all these colors on, we really want to blend it out so we get this kind of fairy green forest color. Very majestic is what we were going for. And then I'm taking this darker green eyeshadow from my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm putting that right in the middle of my eye with a standard eyeshadow brush like usual. And then finally a even darker green to go on the outer corner. And I'm also taking some scotch tape and applying that to my underneath my eye and bringing it outward, so we can get that really harsh line that we want, just to create kind of more of a dramatic look. This is optional if you want more of like an upper smoky eye, that is fine, but I'm using the tape just to do so. And then I'm just blending all those eyeshadows together. And then to blend that out, I'm just using a C brush by e.l.f., and I'm just kind of blending all of those colors together along with bringing it down to my lower lid as well. You really want to blend these colors, not too much, but just enough so you get a different kind of color green, where it looks like this one color has a whole bunch of different greens in it. So I just wanted to blend it out that way and make sure you bring it out to the harsh line. Next I'm taking an angled brush by e.l.f. and taking a shimmery black eyeshadow, and I'm taking just a smidge of that and putting it right in the crease of our eye, just to give our eye a little bit of depth and dimension for this makeup look. And then after that I will be taking a fluffy blending brush by e.l.f. as well, and I will be blending out that black really, really good, because we really want the green to stand out so it looks more fairy-like. So you just want to make sure that you blend it really good, and when you do put the black eyeshadow on, make sure that it's only. And once you do that, you can go ahead and remove the tape, and then you have a gorgeous harsh line. And you're just going to want to finish blending everything out, just one last go to make sure that you got all the eyeshadow. And you're also going to want to blend the eyeshadow that you put on your lower lid as well. I'm just using the same fluffy blending brush that I use on our top lid. And now it's time to move on to eyeliner. I am using this turquoise color by Wet n Wild, and I will be applying that all over my waterline. I just thought the turquoise color gave a really nice touch. It's different from black, and I figured since this look is pretty much green, I figured we would stick with the green theme and go with a green eyeliner as well. So after I apply that all over the waterline, I'm just taking a smudging tool and smudging out the eyeliner so it kind of blends with the eyeshadow that we have on our lower lid. Now we're going to move on and do the design that you are seeing on my right eye, and to do that I just used a black eyeliner, and I got this idea from a picture that I found offline and tried to mimic the design. So first you're just going to want to start from the outer corner of your eye and drag a line down, and then kind of make a little sweeping line off of that, and then another shorter line that connects to that one, as you can see here. And then I tried to mimic the other eye as best as I could, but it just did not look as good as the right eye did, but I tried, and I'm just kind of bringing it outward and kind of making a spiral looking shape with it. I don't know why this eye didn't turn out as good as the other, but you know, I tried. And you can take your time doing this and just fix it with a Q-tip or a concealer or anything like that. And once you do the swirly line, you're just going to want to make a littler line off of that. But that's what it should look like generally. As you can tell by my face, I'm not exactly pleased with how it turned out. I wish it looked like the right eye, because I think the right eye looks way better than this one. But you know, can't have everything perfect. And then the next thing we're doing is I'm just taking a liquid eyeliner by LA Colors and just making a cat eye, kind of winging it out to that harsh line that we made with the Scotch tape. You can do this any way you want. I just kind of did a very generic cat eye, nothing too special, because we are going to be applying some false eyelashes. But if you wanted to add false eyelashes and the dramatic cat eye, you can. And next I'm using the Colossal Volume by Maybelline, the Smoky Eye Edition, and just applying a thin coat of that before we apply our false lashes. And now it is time to apply our false lashes, and I'm using these gorgeous ones that I got from Walmart. They're just a pair of Halloween eyelashes. For the little jewels you see on my face, I'm using these acrylic jewels that I got from Walmart, and I'm taking the little green one, and I will be applying two of those, one on my inner corner of my eye and then one on the outer corner of my eye. And to make these stick to my face, I am using eyelash glue, and you can use eyelash glue too. It works really well, and they come off really easy as well. So you can just use a little bit of that on the back of the jewel, let it dry for about 10 seconds, and then put it where you want it, and it should stick all day until you want to take them off. Then I will be going in with this green eyeliner glitter that I got off of Amazon, and I'm just taking a little bit on my pinky finger, and I'm just patting that on top of the eyelid just to give our eye a little bit of a glitter shine. I actually wasn't too happy with how it turned out after it dried. It kind of made my eye crease a little bit, but you can if you want to. This is just an optional step. And then once you finish, this is what the eyes look like all finished up. Now it's time to move on to the lips. I'm sorry my camera didn't record me starting this, but I'm going with a really bright green lip, and to do so I'm using Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the color number, I believe it's, yes, number 50, Edgy Emerald, and I'm just taking this on my finger and applying it all over my lips just to make sure that I get them nice and covered. And then once I do that, I'm going to go back in with that light green eyeshadow that we used on our inner eye when we did the eyeshadow, and I will be patting that on my lips as well just to brighten them up a little bit, and the Color Tattoo is a great base for that, so that's why I use that first. And then I'm taking the same eyeliner that we used on our waterline, and I will be doing that and putting that on the outer edges of my lip to kind of create that ombre effect again. Not too dramatic, but just enough so you can tell just a little bit, and I just thought it would be a nice touch as well. And then once you finish, any mistakes that you may have or any mishaps that might happen can easily be cleaned up with a Q-tip. So I'm just doing that and then taking the light green eyeshadow again and just touching up the middle parts of my top and bottom lip so they look nice and bright. And now it's time to start with the face. I'm just going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo again, just putting that on my finger, and for this you might want to pin your hair up so you don't get it completely in your hair. But I'm just taking it on my finger and blending it into my hairline and blending it down. You can totally make this how you want it. I just kind of put it where, you know, I thought would look kind of cool, so I brought it down on my forehead, I brought it down on my nose a little bit, And then I'm also going to be using it to contour my cheeks just a little bit with the color, just to add something more to it, kind of like a little bit of a mask type. So, you know, you can just add it wherever you want. I put it in my forehead, hairline, nose, contour area, and even on my cheeks a little bit, just to kind of help, you know, spruce it up. And then I'll be taking some dark green eyeshadow on a cosmetic sponge, and I will also be patting that into the area where we applied the color tattoo. And then we're going to be taking the lighter green eyeshadow that we used on our eyes and lips, and we're going to be applying that just underneath the dark eyeshadow that I am applying right now, just to give it kind of like a darker green to a lighter green gradient. And the lighter green actually turned out a lot better than the dark green. So, I mean, it's up to you, whatever look you like more, but I'm just patting that all over where I applied the color tattoo, and I'm even applying it on my cheeks where you would normally put bronzer. And then to blend out, I'm just going to be using my fingers. Kind of messy, but you know, that's what Halloween makeup is all about. So just make sure you blend it out really, really well, and you can put some on your cheeks, like I said. And then just try to go back in with the color tattoo if you would like, and just kind of touch up any spots that seem a little empty. So just go ahead and rub that in really, really well. Now I'm going to be taking this green glitter, and then I'm taking a bright green body glitter that I got from Walmart, and I'm just going to be packing that on where I applied the green glitter as well. And this will just help to kind of make the look a lot more sparkly and fairy-like. You don't have to use body glitter if you don't want to, but I just thought this was really pretty to do, and it just added to the look a little bit. So I'm just packing that onto my cheeks, and I will be working my way up to my forehead as well. And you can use lash glue if you want for this, but I just thought the green glitter would work fine, but you can use. And then finally I'm going back in with those acrylic jewels, but these ones are a little bit bigger, and I'm going to be applying those on my head. And for this step, you can really do whatever you want, just kind of make it your own. I then decided to add a couple gold ones to the side, just to kind of add a different pop of color so it's not all just green, but you can do whatever you want. And then I took the two littler gems and applied them in between the green and the gold on each side. And then as a last minute decision, I decided to apply some of that body glitter onto my lips, just to give it a bit more of a shimmer and glitter, just to kind of go along with the rest of the face makeup. And then for the rest of my face, I will also be applying the bright green body glitter. I just really wanted to be kind of like sparkly and different from everyone else, so I just kind of put the green eyeliner glitter on and then packed the body glitter on top of that. If you're wondering if this washes off easily, yes it does. And I'm also going to be applying that down my nose as well. You can apply as much as you want or as little as you want. I just kind of wanted to go all out with the body glitter, just to really have it stand out on camera. And then for my hair, since I don't have any elf ears or fairy ears to put on my ears, I just kind of tucked my ears in front of my hair and applied a flower to it. I just teased my hair a little bit and applied just a little flower clip, just to kind of tie in the look and make it look more cutesy, and to also match the gold jewels that we applied on our head. And then I'm just keeping hair in front of my ears so you can see them, so it looks more like a fairy ear or anything like that. Sorry I didn't have any real ears to use for this makeup look, but I think this works just fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this whimsical fairy makeup look. I thought it was really fun, and someone requested it, so I got a lot of inspiration off of Google, and this is what I came up with. If you want to try out any of my Halloween makeup looks that I did this year, please post a picture on my Facebook wall. I would love to see it. Until then, I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're not, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Until then, I will see you guys later. Happy Halloween!